Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I want to take a deep breath. I just did that Maggie run, just finished it. I played horribly. Why DRN J2GC? This feels like a seed I've done before for some reason. I think like what is it? Y2R, YDRN? Something about that sounds familiar. Maybe because it sounds like Edirna, which is a province in Europa Universalis 4. I'm assuming it is probably like analogous to a city in, you know, modern day Turkey. But anyway, I'm not trying to make myself look ignorant, rather just, I'm talking about what I know. I know the provinces in EU4. But, yes, I realize this might come across as a little rambly. That Maggie run was bad. I think I was in a bad headspace when I started that run. I put on a happy face anyway, and we won, and it was not easy. It was a hard run, and I'm feeling better. You know, I'm taking a deep breath, a warm glass of milk, and I'm good. For now, let's do this. I'm feeling good. I mean that sincerely. I've got a smile on my face. I feel confident again, which I was kind of lacking a little bit on the last run. Health up is huge. Even if it's a health downgrade, the fact that it's a health up for now is great. I'm going to take that. You know why I'm going to take it? Because one of my favorite runs ever, also one of my worst runs ever, but one of my favorite, that would have killed us, by the way, which is hilarious. One of my favorite runs ever was that run where we had Dr. Fetus and like no damage upgrades and still managed to swing a win. So I'm going to swing for the fences here. I want to pick up the HP first. Like, that's what I'm concerned about. That's why I'm going to our shop, is to guarantee us. Is that the same pill? You know what would be a cool trinket? This one's on the house, Ed. Is, what if you had one called, like, the doctor's note? And then every time you took a pill, it saved what that pill was. So when you picked it up again, it had the information in the bottom right corner. Like, maybe not what the pill does. I feel like, you know, you should probably know that as a player. If it says health up, that's easy. If it says, like, balls of steel, you know, you should have that memorized at some point. But that would be cool. That's like a good... Well, I'm not a game designer. I don't know if it's a good idea for a trinket, but I feel like it's good scope for a trinket. It doesn't give you a huge competitive advantage, but it does alleviate some problems that you might otherwise have. I like that idea. Maybe it doesn't make it into Afterbirth. Feel free to use it in your mod if you're making a mod. Feel free to not fucking use it at all. It's all good with me. I'm just brainstorming an idea here. Feel free to tell me it's a shitty idea. Feel free to tell me where on your trinket power rankings it is. Oh, well, why would I ever take that over safety cap so I could I just write down the pills as I take. Yo, fictional straw man that I'm inventing here in my own head. What are you doing? You're blowing up my set. Let's come down, and I'm not gonna forget. Don't worry, I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna intentionally forget, at least about the pill, or sorry, about the bombs. I'm glad I got it. Ended up being pretty fly. I know that we're a little bit more insulated to the negative effects of Dr. Fetus, because we have Book of Belial, and I believe Book of Belial should synergize with Dr. Fetus. If it doesn't, that'd be real shitty. Might as well blow up pots. Huge incentive to do so. Quarter, small penny, etc., etc. So far, no good. Sorry, Judgment. You never stood a chance on this floor. Way too little money. And watch, now I'll get like a secret room with a dime in it, and that'll handle that fairly easily. Might as well. We don't have any other trinkets. I doubt that'll be a secret room, but might as well take a swing at it either way. Okay, lucky me. Well, it doesn't have a dime in it. It has a little bit of money, though. That's not an exit? Oh, it is an exit. Okay. No tinted rock. I am, like, really, really interested in finding the earliest tinted rock that we can get. A small rock is very important, and extra spirit hearts are going to be very important as well. Right now, I actually feel like we're doing great damage, but that can change very, very quickly. Really? That's not our secret room? Like, that's not our second secret room? I have to imagine that one would have found it. Sure, whatever. Let's just go for it. Gotta use Book of Belial. Gurglings are going to be some of the more annoying enemies for us to encounter, I think, but you can just nestle some bombs nicely in there. I'm actually very happy with the damage that we're doing with Dr. Fetus right now. Torn Photo could be scary if we're firing out, like, too many, but I don't think we're going to fire out too many. We can control how many we're firing out, and we have a little bit of HP in the process. I'm actually not that angry about us being on the cellar. Not angry, you know what I mean. Not that perturbed. The thing that worries me about the cellar now is not fighting the Haunt, who, with bombs, is actually going to be a lot easier. Oh, wow, Steam sale. With bombs is actually going to be a lot easier because we can blow up the... That's very disappointing. With bombs, we go, oh yeah, extra HP. With bombs, we can blow up the ghosts easily. They'll die in probably 1 or 2 bombs each. And we can also control their movement to some extent as well. But I'm worried about Fistula because, you know, he's going to blow up in weird ways, and he's going to create situations where it's going to be, you know, we have to dodge into our own bombs or just take damage against the Fistula parts. Both of them are going to do 1 heart, I think. The bombs might do half a heart, I'm not sure. But either way, we just picked up enough money to do something with on our shop, and we got crawl space, which gives us an iron chest. I am aware that there is an exploit where if you bomb yourself twice, you can get from a crawl space into a black market, but honestly, I haven't practiced it. I'm only aware of it, and it scares me. I'm unfamiliar with it. I don't even think, like, I've never seen anybody do it in a game, like, naturally, if you know what I mean. Like, it's always been like, hey, check out what I can do. I've never seen anybody do it for strategic benefit. Maybe it actually does have strategic benefit if you have a lot of HP, but I'm not willing to put that to the test right now. I already used up my, you know, Be a Man Hogan card on, taking Dr. Fetus on this run, which honestly, considering we keep getting like a healthy supply of damage upgrades, seems to be working out really well. We just got Small Rock, we just got Champion Belt, we still have Book of Belial, obviously, and I'm feeling pretty good. Man, this is like a weird trinket choice because I feel like Blue Baby's soul is not very strong, but oh my fuck, are you kidding me? Blue Baby's soul is not that strong, but we also don't really need Swallowed Penny out. Let's go with Blue Baby's soul. We rarely use it. Pin is probably our ideal enemy. Oh man, I was like a 1/10 of a second too early on that. Pin's gonna be a little tricky to hit, I guess, but when we hit him, it's gonna kill him. As long as the bomb explodes close to him, which this one will. And we're done. HP plus damage. It's small damage, but it's adding up. And no guppy items. Speed down is real bad. Hematemesis is fine. But overall, a little disappointing on the deal with the devil front. But we got Book of Belial, so deals with the devil should be coming, you know, fast. Let's see if we can find... oh, thank you to my flies there, and then my pretty fly for helping me out quite a lot, even though I still did take damage just from being completely inactive. I do want to, but I kind of feel like it's not as important as seeing if our curse room has something of value in it. Let's try our curse room first. It's 1 spirit heart. Actually, it might be negative some spirit hearts if we get lucky. Got 1 out of it, so it's free to come in here. Really learning about these pills quickly. Amnesia, fantastic, huge fan. Say hi to the other people at Frictional Games for me. It's another dead end. This feels almost like a secret room, but I think the rock might have been where the secret room door would have had to have been. I'm not going to look for crawl spaces too much. It's a little bit laborious. I think I'm not going to do the mob trap room. 2 regular chests is like, if I was, oh man. If I was low on consumables, I would do it. I'm not low on consumables, so I don't care. Are we on Curse of the Lost? Sorry, Curse of the Maze? Curse of the Maze may have just saved us from having to do that room that I didn't want to do. So thank you to Curse of the Maze. It's like when someone tries to be a dick to you, but they actually help you out a great deal. I appreciate it. It happens from time to time. It always makes the person who was trying to be a dick even saltier, so it's perfect. I know exactly about those, you know, someone tries to be a dick to you and then ends up being nice to you situations, because I'm playing a bunch of Magic the Gathering now, which is a game where people are always trying to be dicks to you. Why? There's never a passive game of Magic where you go, oh, you take the life, you take the life. No, it's all combat, man. Combat is like the ultimate form of dickery. Got to deal with the devil. No, we don't have to use it. Sorry. People have told me. You just have to be holding Book of Belial. But I still wanted to use it because it's a boss. And we got more damage. More damage. Dark Bum. We're not going to take Ghost Baby. I think we learned our lessons about being overly aggressive with deals with the devil on the last floor. So let's be smarter now. Synth Oil's great. I said it like I was talking about a coworker who I actually didn't think was great. But I do think Synth Oil's great. And is that Bloody Lust? Wow, okay, so we got a lot of really nice damage upgrades already. That might work. Oh god, we've done this room and now we can leave forever. The Hermit card, I'm definitely gonna keep, because I think it would be awesome if we could get into Blood, or into Boss Rush and then get out for free. That was gonna be mine, but because you paid out with a Spirit Heart, I'll allow it. Where the hell are we going, though? I'm not gonna worry about the shop on this floor, even though we have Steam Sale. We took that Amnesia pill, so I'm like, ah, fuck it. It's not good practice to do this, but whatever. let's just get the hell out of here. I'm very happy with where we're at. This should be a very easy Judas run. So far, the prophecy is coming true, honestly. Prophecy being, you know, the last run I was like, you know what? I'll buckle down and beat this Maggie run, but you better make my next Judas run actually, like, half decent. It's more than half decent. This run is actually good. And I can't even ask for more, because it's not just a good run, it's a good Dr. Fetus run. Those happen so rarely that I'm actually pretty stoked about where we're at here. Now that, oh geez. Creates an interesting situation for us. Do you think there's a secret room down there? I'm gonna give it 10% odds. Nope. Well, I was right. 90% chance it's not there. I was pretty much 100% right on that one. Thank you, Dark Bum. I forgot what it's like to have a Dark Bum. And not that I'm insulting our Dark Bum from last time. I forgot what it's like to have a Dark Bum that actually has a chance to do great things. I really appreciate it, and I would just want you to know that you're welcome here anytime, Dark Bum. You're welcome here anytime. Okay, big room, adjacent to our item room. This one is going to be very important. If we can get some speed. Some speed. Oh my god! Okay, I don't know how that's going to come out in processing, but I did say that I wanted speed just on my screen just before the speed showed up. So I am the Lord and Savior returned to Earth. And I'll now answer 4 questions from the audience. Question 1, okay, Bill. That's not my penis. Question 2, when the president does it, it's not illegal. Question 3, once but I never inhaled. And question 4, who do you think you are? I am. All right, see you guys for the press conference tomorrow. Have a good day. We're going to take this one, and we're going to take this one. Might as well take the pill, because I forgot what all the pill effects are, so why not, right? Blue map gives us a vision of where we are, and we have Steam sale, so we're buying everything that we want to buy from the shop. If we don't want to buy something, just don't blow up the donation machine. You know, it's easy enough to avoid. I've made a habit of not buying a lot of things. It's surprisingly easy, unless you're like a, you know, like a literal shopaholic, in which case that actually sounds pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna make light of your condition. It's like one of those conditions where people are like, you know, well, I have a debilitating condition. I can have an orgasm 45 times a second, or I can't avoid doing anything but having an orgasm once every 45 seconds for my entire life. And then you look at the fucking comments and people are like, problem, curse, that sounds like a blessing. Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome. You really thought that one through. You know, dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to mourn the passing of, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be really great, really appropriate for, like, adult life. But, anyway. No, you're right, dude. It would be awesome to just be, like, coming in your pants all the time. I don't know why I got so serious about it. I guess it's because, like, I get offended. I'm the guy who gets offended when, you know, someone makes small talk conversation, and they're like, it's a really hot day, and they're like, hot enough for you? Hot enough for you? And I'm like, yo, dog, I've heard that joke 33,000 times. Now I'm putting myself in the shoes of man and woman who have perpetual orgasms, and I'm like, how many times have they heard that joke? Hey, I'm gonna open up to you about my debilitating condition that actually makes it, like, difficult for me to live. Debilitating condition? Sounds like something I wish my wife had. Yo, dog, that's real insensitive, okay? Not everything has to be a joke. Just because you're uncomfortable with you know, having a real conversation about it, we don't have to do that. I'm not gonna take Bob's brain. I've already taken one reckless bomb item here. Let's not, like, make it a habit. Bob's brain I actually like. I'll if they need, like, someone to do a video and be like, yeah, you know, Bob's brain is getting, like, a lot of shit right now. Can someone make, like, an awareness video so people know, you know, Bob's brain has feelings too? I'll be that guy. I'll be the dude who's like, Bob's brain has won me tons of runs. I'll be that guy for you. But it's not this run, you know? I love hot sauce, but you don't put hot sauce on everything. You don't put hot sauce on your birthday cake. That's just weird. Gotta kill this guy or the room will not end. Yeah, you know what? You get 2 of those. Secret room. Greed fight. Very happy we have a greed fight here, so we don't have a greed fight elsewhere. And that is enough money to feel good about this. We're actually... No, we're not slowing down. We still have 3 minutes to go until we're, like, not in a good time frame to beat Boss Rush. Or to get to Boss Rush, at which point we will teleport out. We want this. I like pretty heavily regret that decision. I thought it was a pill we'd already had. I was mistaken in this. Tower card. Normally, I'd probably take it, but because we have unlimited bombs, like, why bother? I said unlimited bombs, not unlimited bongs. Older than the Bible. Okay, okay, good, good, good. And he's gonna explode into bullets, but we're fine. Might as well clear these guys out while we have an obvious opportunity. Isaac's Fork, bomb and a key. I do want bomb and a key. Don't even get me started on the bang the bang dicky. Alright, I wish I could blow these guys up before they could even get out, but we're pretty much there. I can fire a lot faster than I've been firing, actually. I can't believe that almost worked. I almost got both of them. Should look for the spirit arts, too. You know, we have a little bit of time on this floor. Let's use it to our best possible advantage. Not a lot of time, sadly. And slowly it's running out. Well, actually, like, pretty quickly it's running out. I really, really would like to get to the item room as soon as possible. Now, on the bright side, I have realized that our item room, just via that telepills, is probably not, like, directly below that area that we were just in. That's almost certainly our boss room. So we're gonna just make our way back and do what we need to do to find our item room. Oh, we got super lucky that it was on the path back. I knew it could happen, but I'm surprised. That was very dumb of me, but we got it done. And we got money equals power. Again, we are no longer gonna have to worry about our damage. Not that we have ever had to, I guess, right now, but this hermit card is important. I'm not gonna blow up our donation machine to try to swing it. That doesn't matter to me very much. The spirit heart does. We're gonna get out of here in time. We're gonna get a deal with the devil. I don't even know how many guppy items we have. Maybe 0. I think maybe we got the tail. That's the kind of thing you should be keeping an eye on, but... So why weren't you? I'm talking to you. I'm not saying I should be keeping an eye on it. I got bigger things on my brain. Did you not hear my discussion about man who constantly has orgasm? That is the... That guy's got a shit life. And I mean that sincerely. I hope that there's some kind of like therapy or treatment you can go through to minimize the concerns of that. That would be terrible. You know, just because the disease's symptoms are not like, hey, your dick falls off every 2 seconds. That doesn't mean it's not a terrible disease. If you had a disease that was like, you know, every 2 seconds in my mouth, I taste like a pepperoni pizza. That could, look, that's not man comes from involuntary orgasms constantly. That could still be annoying. Although, I gotta admit, even I'm on that one, I'm like, oh, if I have to take that or, you know, pancreatic cancer, give me the pepperoni pizza disease. That sounds like a little bit more palatable. But maybe that makes me ignorant. I don't know. Everybody's got their journey, man. Everybody's got the Journeyman project, man. Alright, so we got Curse of the Lost. That sucks, the big one. The good news is if we fuck up by doing things properly and go to our boss room first, we can teleport out with the Hermit. So that's like actually our ideal goal, is to get to that boss room as soon as possible. Killed the champion in one hit, so yeah, I'm very surprised we didn't kill the other one in one hit. Dark Bum, that's your time to shine. Dark Bum, let your light shine down. I want that. I want that because I want to play the Blood Bank. And actually, if we come to this arcade after we get the Polaroid, that's even better, because we can get permanent Polaroid invincibility. It'll give us like 4 times as many plays on that Blood Bank. We'll lose out on the extra bonuses from like Bloody Lust, I guess, but we got a much better chance to get our HP upgrade and get the maximum bonus from money equals power. Alright. I don't really want it, unfortunately. So we know that our deal with the devil is not, this is, I don't know why it's like an after-school special I'm writing. So your deal with the devil sucks. A guide to getting through. Well, it is what it is, basically, is what I'm gonna say about it. I think this is the right way. You know, all the special rooms are over here, but we're still going, which indicates to me that we haven't found our boss room, obviously. Which indicates to me our boss room has a pretty good chance of being over here. I know there was another red heart over there. Lucky me. This is like the best Dr. Fetus run we've ever had. Just rocking out with this damage right off the bat. I have nothing to be sad about. Okay, yeah, you got the right chain there. And that should be a lot of spirit hearts. I actually love to get some spiders as well. As long as they're friendly spiders. Yeah, fantastic. You even got another 2? You got another 2 things for me. Lucky me, man. This Dark Bum is like the last one doubled. Okie dokie. Keep it going. If we could get even more damage, I would love it. I mean, that's what this boss rush dream is about here. Thank you, Spider. Wouldn't recommend what I just did there, but I didn't move in a lateral direction, so it was easy enough to get out of. Okay, I'm concerned that maybe our mom fight is going to be a little tricky because of the fact that I don't have any, like, means of doing damage quickly. So I'm worried that it's going to take a long time for us to really whittle mom down. So I'm glad we have, like, a minute and a half here or so to get the job done, because I don't think it's going to be as easy as you might think to deal damage. At the very least, we're going to have quicker reaction times than I normally do. Yeah, we got, like, just enough time to get a bomb out and have it explode. We can never hit, like, more than one part of mom. Makes our life a lot easier, too. That almost did it. Come on, come on, come on. We're done. Okay. Deal with the devil sucks. Take the Polaroid. Mom's wig, I think, is the consensus choice here. And then we leave, and remote detonator actually might be a lot of fun here, but I really like Book of Belial. It's going to be hard to convince me not to take Book of Belial here. I'm sorry, okay? I did not mean. He did not. I'm more of a KG guy, let's be honest. I'm not JB, I'm KG. I'll just be the guy that goes, to blow your mind. To blow your mind. That shit happens to me all the time. Anyway. We got IV bag. It's actually very interesting. How do we choose to proceed? Man, I was so close to busting into Sonny Chiba's second verse from Lucchini of Uptown Saturday Night there. From the band Camp Low, from the borough of New York City known as Brooklyn. I just wanted to see how much, like, meaningless information I could rattle off about Camp Low. Why am I going with IV bag when I have no HP? Look, walk your ass back here, because you are being an idiot right now. In fact, you know, Geechee Gracious might say, you need to step inside and check low, relax yourself, and let the sugar love flow, because Coolie High got you, boy. I can't. My Sonny Chiba impression. First off, unfortunately, it's one of the great injustices of hip-hop, but unfortunately, Sonny Chiba is not that well known, so I'll be like, hey, you guys like impressions? This is Sonny Chiba of Camp Low. The Geechee Gracious, he be sipping Amaretta, and then people will be like, what is this? What is this, Sonny Chiba? Geechee Gracious? What are you talking about? Camp Low? What is this? Let's go, dear. We didn't come to this comedy show in the 1950s in order to get lectured about this so-called hip-hop. I came for an impression of Perry Como, and god damn it, sorry, pardon my French, that's what we're gonna get, or I'm gonna get a refund. Okay, I'm just like, no, he's not gonna get a reefer. That's Sonny Chiba. No, he's gonna get a refund. He was so incensed at my impression of the more Andre 3000-esque half of the Bronx-based hip-hop duo. I don't know. For the Bronx, Brooklyn, I know they're different things, but let's just pretend they're the same for the purposes of this metaphor. Anyway, so that's that. I think I just, like, for a lot of these rooms, I'm just gonna walk, because it's kind of annoying. All these enemies, and, like, our shots are ricocheting back to us. I really just want to expedite the process and get to the boss fight as soon as possible. If the rooms are easy to fight, I want to fight them. It's not that I want to cheese the game. It's that I want to use the advantages granted to us by our, by the items we picked up, you know? We have bombs. It seems like a goddamn shame to not use those bombs to the fullest extent of their abilities. Especially if a room is going to be like, hey, you know, we got 2 mega fatties. But I can't really do anything about this. Also, there's only 1 mega fatty on this room. So I can't really be that mad about it, because it's half of the problem that I originally thought it was going to be. I'm taking some dumb damage. I'll be the first to admit. But I think, honestly, in terms of, like, all the dumb damage I could have taken on this run, considering how early we picked up Dr. Fetus, this is actually pretty okay. Could spiral pretty quickly, but for now, I'm relatively pleased. And we got Dark Bum helping us out. This is our final deal with the devil. We could fly as a result of the white pony pickup here. I'm trying to get him to never get a sight line with me, and if that happens, I think that he will never charge, which is exactly how that shit went down right there. So, we take 9 lives. After 9 lives, we get 1 HP. we take Abaddon. I don't think there's any way we could have done Sister Maggie there. So, we've improved our damage. You got a chance of becoming Guppy. Just got to go to Curse Rooms. Man, what I wouldn't give to have, like, any other map right now. Yeah, I'll spend 2 keys here. Doesn't bother me. Help. Thank you. And just a bunch of poop. Just a bunch of cat scraps. We might as well check for our secret room. Bombs have, like, such freaking springiness on them right now that it's hard to actually get them to land where I want them. Might as well pick up the money. You know, every little bit of money helps us out ever so slightly. Which is why I'm not blowing up the other 2 statues. We need to leave some seeds of money so that more money can grow there in the future. You know what, Dark Bum? Don't trouble yourself. I know you work hard. One of those, I think, is full health? Or am I losing my mind? I don't know why I thought this would not be a dead end. But I've made my bed. Now it's time to lie in it. Please land a shot here. It's getting surprisingly tough. Like, the new formula for actually accessing secret rooms is like, walk backwards at the maximum speed that you can and fire them directly ahead. Surprisingly tricky, as you probably would expect by that convoluted explanation. Unfortunate that we didn't encounter the boss room over there. I'm assuming that they're going to make us go through the big room. So I'll at least walk and we'll say our dues. Hello, hi, nice to see you, how's it going? Alright, now I've got invincibility, so we might as well murder you. You know, you did it to yourself, don't let anybody forget it. Oh man, we should really go back for those hematemesis pills, but we're already at full health. I booked an appointment at the spa for 15 minutes from now. I gotta be there. That's a joke. I've never been to a spa. I got to admit, as ridiculous as it sounds, the idea of going to a spa, it makes me feel very weird. It makes me feel uncomfortable. You mean there's gonna be like someone giving me like a massage? They're gonna be touching my body, but they don't like want to do it. They're being paid to do it. Freaks me out a little bit. It's not that I'm not in touch with my feminine side. It's not that really that bothers me. It's that I think massages are like... I know that the people that are doing it is not like slave labor, okay? Let me just preface what I'm about to say about slavery with me saying I recognize that being a massage therapist is not akin to slave labor. And that's not fair to the masseuses, nor is it fair to, you know, the literal slaves or the people who are still in, like, basically servitude throughout the world. So I'm not trying to, you know, make light of that at all. But it feels a little bit like you are a slave master. At least in my head, that's my problem with massages, is that, you know, I'm gonna be like, I'm going to pay you $40 to touch my body in way, like it's just gonna be me and you in the room. It's not even that anything sexual is happening about it. It's just actually, like, the transfer of wealth in there freaks me out, and it's completely illogical. It's like, it's capitalism, baby. No one's human rights are being compromised in this situation, but still, it's like, somehow I think the masseuse is, and I'm not even talking about like a sketchy, like, you know, trying to get a happy ending massage or anything like that. I'm just, the idea of like a trained massage therapist being there, and I'm like, for some reason it's just, like, they're gonna judge me. They're gonna be like, look at this fuckboy. He wanted a massage. I don't know how to explain it. It just, something about it seems, it triggers my anxiety in a weird way that is kind of ridiculous, but a lot of my anxiety is ridiculous. For example, started playing Magic the Gathering. I've started playing Magic the Gathering, but I've never been to my local game store, and the idea of going to my local game store for like a Friday Night Magic fills my heart with dread. I'm gonna be like, these people are gonna laugh at me, and they're gonna make fun of me. And they're gonna be terrible people. They're all mean. I've never been there, and I hate them. Like, that's pretty much what happens in my head. You get into these, like, self-defeating thought patterns, man. So one night I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna win. And if I don't win, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna cry. That's probably not a healthy way to handle that either. We're fighting Isaac. We have a lot of HP. That's very exciting for us. We're not doing quite as much damage as I'd like, but whatever. So I used Amnesia basically so I don't accidentally use Amnesia on the next floor. Before you say, well, why would you use it accidentally on the next floor? Well, it's a fucking accident. Why would you get in a car accident, you know? Why would you piss your pants? Like, obviously, it's a mistake, you know? It's unintentional. It's like unintentional is written somewhere into the dictionary definition of accident. But anyway, there's no such thing as stupid questions. Just remember that. I just wanted to make sure, you know? There's no downside to taking Amnesia right now, unless you're like Northern Line. Where's the second secret room? Where's the second secret? What are you doing? Why are you placing a bomb there? Where's the second secret room? You're never gonna. It's fucking right there. I guess the downside is that I hurt myself doing it because I was trying to make a joke. Sure, let's take Whipworm. As the presidential whip, Frank Underwood from Netflix television original series House of Cards. I have to say, that was some dumb damage. I am gonna have to talk to Claire. I don't know where that impression went there. Claire and I are gonna have a long discussion, but I assure you, this is not okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna kill ourselves. Wait, 9 lives is used before Judas' Shadow. Fudge. We're not gonna kill ourselves. We will use hematemesis as necessary, though. My Frank Underwood needs a little work, I think. Where the fuck is the second secret room? So I think it's like down this way. Good news! Secret room! Man, we're taking more damage than I'd like to admit. Great thing about 9 lives is that, you know, we can afford to take like an awful lot more of it. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Super Bandage. I'm missing out on the invincibility. Why do our bombs travel through some enemies? Maybe it's just like an obscured hitbox or something? You know, the old obscured hitbox trick. Yo, I'm like pretty not stoked about how this is going right now, but hot bombs are gonna help. And plenty of opportunities to do my favorite Isaac-related parodies. Hot bombs, check and see. You think they work with Dr. Fetus? No, please. Come on, baby, learn to check the wiki. No synergy with hot bombs. That's unfortunately the truth. That song is based on a true story. It's like the rhyme of that fucking Edmund Fitzgerald. Hot bombs, check Platinum God. And there's no synergy. It sucks real. It's real odd. There you go. And come on, baby, don't you do more than dance. Hell yeah. It's hot-blooded, not hot bombs. I'm so glad we're out of these rooms that actually had, like, tanky enemies. Those were, like, sure, we took a lot of damage. Look, there's no debating that. But also, at the same time, those were 2 of, like, the archetypical toughest rooms on the chest. We did the double adversary, then double cage. So, I'm not feeling, like, too bent out of shape about it. I'm not feeling too Brendan Fraser about it. Then, baby, won't you do more than dance? Let's bring back foreigner, bring back foreigner. You got something? You're almost gone, right? I'm just walking up and down, like, where could the enemy be? Oh, there you are. Hello. Bomb synergy? Bomb synergy? Bomb synergy? I'm gonna need you to give me some bomb synergy. Oh. Yeah, it's decent enough. Still got hematemesis. We can pop it whenever I want. Or whenever you want, if you're playing the seed alongside of me. Did I look at the seed in this run? Yeah, I did. Because I went, it's like Edirne, the city in Turkey. Ah, the Tower Guard. Not that interested. Come on. I believe in you. All we need to do is pretty much press the button where the enemies are, in the direction of where the enemies are, and we're good to go. 2020? It fucking works. Oh, the dream is real. This is a cool synergy. Unlike fucking hot bombs. Hot bombs, you really blew it. You had a chance to enter the pantheon of cool items, and you chose poorly. You know what? Pardon my French. You chose freaking poorly. Yo, one of these days I'm gonna hit war. Because I've been thinking lately, I was like, huh, good God. War? What is it good for? And then I decided, like, not really that much except for advancing the goals of a state. But sometimes that leads to tricky situations that need to be ruled on by international tribunals to find out if, you know, the rights of the state are justifiable. And, you know, if not, then oftentimes they get imposed with international economic sanctions. We're not going to take Mom's Knife. It's going to ruin our synergy. I've already committed to this run. I might as well get the credit for winning with Dr. Fetus as opposed to winning with, you know, Mom's Knife, which is worth nothing. War. What is it good for? Forceful annexation of territory, and also sometimes, you know, enforcing your will as a government on the people that maybe were not receptive to it in the first place. War. Good God. What is it good for? That joke was... There was like one iteration on it. We're one loop there away from telling, like, becoming really offensive. Like, from having like a 45-minute long discussion after the run ends about whether, you know, Harry Truman was in the right to authorize the dropping of the atomic bombs or something like that. Like, that's what we're approaching, so I'm trying to stay away from it. Map. Good God. What is it good for? Saving me from accidentally opening huge cans of worms that have been part of the Do Not Discuss on Internet box for like 25 years. Absolutely nothing except for that, which would be really nice, actually. Alright, well, I mean, we're doing a ton of damage here. Pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty non-stoked about Whipworm, but my unstokedness makes me more stoked, because Whipworm is actually like I'm actively nerfing myself here just to have a more ridiculous run. Like, Whipworm is making the bombs hit the enemy and then bounce back and hit me. It's ridiculous. It's terrible. I love it. We should still win. This has got to be the right path at this point. Dark Bomb's going to get its chance, you know, its day in the sun here. Oh, or maybe not. But we still have Hematemesis, which now we can use for just actual HP if we want to. What was in that room? Was it a black heart in that room? We could use Hematemesis for black hearts as well. But, you know, if we come back as Dark Judas, that's when we use Hematemesis and get, hopefully, some red hearts out of it. Or, sorry, some spirit hearts out of it, I guess. Sure, let's take number 1. That sounds like it is going to be a lot of fun. Number 1, you're the number 1. You make my tears up because you're number 1. That's Rubber Ducky, you're the one. With every single rhyming lyric changed to number 1 for some reason. Alright, we're done. You make Rebirth lots of fun. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.